Live from WSLS, this is 10 News at 6, working for you.
Tonight, health leaders say a lack of vaccination fueling yet another surge in COVID-19 cases.
Last 10 days, we have had 6 members of our church who have passed away from COVID. The only thing they had in common is each of them were not vaccinated.
Why experts say more mutations could render your vaccine useless. Plus, thousands waited in line for the Big Lit Comic-Con. We'll tell you why it was worth the wait.
It just brings us together, just this bond right here. You see this, it's like bigger for us.
Love that. Good Sunday evening to you. Thank you for your time. Here at 6, I'm McKinley Struther. The hope for the so-called return to normalcy from the pandemic seems to be fading fast. The Delta variant is surging across the country, mainly among those unvaccinated. Johns Hopkins University says the U.S. daily average for new COVID-19 cases is above 100,000, a number not seen since February. Roughly half of the United States has at least gotten their first shot of the vaccine, which health experts say could give rise to new variants.
Sooner or later, you may get a constellation of mutations that would lead to a variant that might evade the vaccine much more than the current Delta is evading.
I should have said there, at least half of the country is not yet vaccinated. The virus has claimed more than 616,000 lives since January of last year. Today, Bedford County Public Schools is issuing a mask mandate for all students and staff. Masks must be worn regardless of your vaccination status. The new policy also applies to all upcoming open houses, orientations, and other gatherings. The school board will discuss more safety plans at their next meeting that is scheduled for this Thursday. Roanoke is closing Washington Park Pool for this weekend. A deep cleaning is in order after a COVID-19 exposure. The city's Facebook page says they plan to reopen that pool sometime tomorrow. A man is in a hospital after being shot in Northeast Roanoke early this morning. Here's what we know. Police say they were called to the 600 block of Orange Avenue Northeast, marked here on your screen. When they got there, they found a man with non-life-threatening gunshot wounds. He was later taken to the hospital. Authorities say they are unsure of what may have led to this incident due to the victim's lack of cooperation. Officials say no suspects were located at that scene, and so far no arrests have been made. In Christiansburg, a man held a woman at knife point last night, police say, and tonight she's in the hospital. Police were called to the 500 block of Gold Drive in Christiansburg, where they tried to negotiate with that man. Authorities say he did not listen and began to cut that woman. After that, police say an officer shot the man, and both him and the woman were taken to the hospital with serious injuries. A third suspect is in custody tonight in connection with the Chicago shooting that left an officer dead and another critically hurt. This all happened last night. The first 2 suspects were taken into custody shortly after the shooting, one of whom was injured by gunfire. Police believe the injured suspect was the one who opened fire on an officer during a traffic stop. That officer was rushed to the hospital where she later died. A second officer was also hit by gunfire and remains tonight in the hospital listed in critical condition.
Cool. We need your prayers. We'd ask this, that this officer's family be lifted up in prayer for healing.
Bit of a sobering statistic here. Authorities say since 7 p.m. last night, just less than 24 hours ago, at least 62 people have been shot in Chicago. 8 of them have been fatal. Legendary football coach Bowden passed away this morning at the age of 91. The Hall of Fame coach won more than 350 games and coached Florida State to 2 national championships. Bowden announced in July he had a terminal illness that his family later said was pancreatic cancer. He is survived by his wife and his 6 children. Let's turn now to your forecast, where we yet again are feeling that heat. Meteorologist Elaine Warren joins us now. I was enjoying those cooler temperatures, but I noticed the heat is back.
Yes, it is much hotter today, and that's also helped to fuel a few storms, and that's going to be pretty much a repeat for this week. Those showers and thunderstorms tracking towards the southeast, not moving very quickly, none of which have been severe, but they are producing some heavy rain and at times some gusty winds. So we are seeing our strongest cell currently situated over Lexington, over that 64 corridor. If you will be traveling for this evening, make sure you're keeping an eye on that. Download your WSLS 10 weather app. And of course, if a warning is issued in your area, you'll be the first to know. Back towards the New River Valley, areas like Wythe County and Grayson County, also a few isolated showers. Again, just some light to at times moderate rainfall for these. Our temperatures, though, yes, they were hotter today. 91 currently here in Roanoke, Covington, and Lexington. But areas that have been seeing a little bit of rain running cooler, 73 degrees in Lewisburg and 88 for the moment over in Danville. Now, we are going to keep these hot temperatures around. I'll have more details on that, plus look at your rain chances for the week ahead coming up.
From zombies to superheroes, thousands of people dressed up for the Big Lit Comic Con at the Berglund Center. Things felt more like normal for the comic book fanatics that 10 News reporter Alexis Davila were able to catch up with today.
Shuffling to the Berglund Center one by one, thousands of people waited in the long line to step into a new universe. Dressed as Soul Eater Evans, both Jake and Brandon welcomed each other with open arms at the Big Lit Comic Con.
Seeing someone dressed as the same thing you're dressing at, it just screams that, hey, you know what I like, and hey, you know what I like. And it just brings us together, and just this bond right here. You see this, it's like bigger for us.
A big moment for 3-year-old Keegan, too, as he met his mirror image of his favorite superhero, The Flash.
Hi, buddy.
As fanatics thumbed through the pile of comic books, others could not miss the opportunity to get a photo with some of the movie celebrities. Big Lick Entertainment owner J.D. Sutphin says this gives celebrities the chance to also learn about Roanoke.
Best thing was not only seeing them meet folks, but being able to see them actually drive around town and see some of the cool things that we have to offer and see just how great Roanoke is.
Traveling from Lynchburg, a group of Ghostbusters say having the event here saves them a lot of cash.
For a few moments, you can be the things, passion, put your passion and love into something that you've always wanted to build. And I mean, we finally were able to get together and do it.
In Roanoke, Alexis Davila, 10 News, working for you.
More news to come tonight. Still ahead, the pandemic has changed the market for everything from gas to toilet paper. While experts say for homes, now might be the time to buy. And Proceeds for Poverty had one of their best fundraising weekends ever. How much they were able to raise just after the break.
WSLS 10 News, the proud winner of 2 2021 Emmy Awards for Best Daytime Newscast and Best Evening Newscast.
In tonight's consumer headlines, if you're in the market to buy a new home, now might be the time to do so. Real estate brokerage company Redfin says median home prices were flat for the first time since early March. Redfin also reports mortgage rates are back below 2.8%, a level not seen since the winter. So if these trends continue, Redfin predicts home buyers will have more options and less competition. Although it's still summer, Starbucks is gearing up for the fall. Starting this month, the coffee chain's at-home fall products will be on grocery store shelves, but only for a limited time. Non-dairy drinkers will find a new pumpkin spice flavored creamer. Some fall favorites return, including pumpkin spice flavored coffee, although it feels way too early to be talking about that, and maple pecan flavored coffee K-Cup pods. There's that, and here now is a live look from our Roanoke-Blacksburg Airport Skycam. A check of your forecast coming up with meteorologist Delaney Warden just after this break.
Want in on a cool club? Become a WSLS Insider. Fun giveaways, access to exclusive content, and more. Membership is free. Go to WSLS.com/insider.
A local charity raises their second highest amount of proceeds ever to help people around the globe. The 2-day Proceeds for Poverty sale this weekend raised more than $26,000. The funds will go to help support sex trafficking survivors, build clean water wells for children in India, and even help refugees in Jordan. The event coordinator says the team is overwhelmed with the turnout, especially after facing the coronavirus pandemic for more than a year.
When we come together, we can all impact the world. We can all make a difference in everyone's lives. And people are ready to do that. People are ready to get to know their neighbors, see the needs around, and make a difference.
Well, yeah, the charity is collecting donations all year long to host their next big sale. The Olympic Games in Tokyo are coming to an end today, but here in the Commonwealth, it's all about dogs. The Dog Olympic Games took place in Alexandria yesterday. Dogs of all kinds performed stunts and tricks, and of course, they even participated in the doggy costume contest. Organizers say a portion of the proceeds from the games will go to benefit the Special Olympics.
Your local weather authority, always watching and tracking for you from the JES Weather Center.
You're getting a live look from our Skycam at the Roanoke Blacksburg. McKinley said it weird, okay?
Contest.
Okay, you're getting a live look for our sky cam at the Roanoke-Blacksburg Regional Airport. Definitely seeing some more cloud cover today than we did yesterday. A lot of that cloud cover is higher up in the atmosphere, but either way, we are still tracking these storms that have fired up. A big reason for that, of course, because of the higher humidity and heat for today. This is tracking towards the southeast and even a little bit more towards the south now. It's beginning to shift. We do have some stronger storms towards the highlands. In fact, one storm that just moved over Lexington still bringing you some moderate rainfall. Also near Natural Bridge back towards Fincastle. These have not been severe at the moment, but it is a possibility for this evening. Main threat would definitely be, of course, some localized flooding, but also some gusty winds embedded within these cells. We head towards Pocahontas County, Greenbrier County, seeing a similar situation. Heavy rain embedded within these cells, so keep a close eye on that. Here over the next few days, though, that summer heat, of course, returning for us. Humidity will also be increasing, and the storm chances. So we have a busy week ahead of us. Temperatures for today were able to reach into the 90s for quite a few of us. We're now starting to very slowly cool down. 91 still here in Roanoke, Covington, and Lexington. 87 in Smith Mountain Lake, but we're already into the 70s for Lewisburg and Wytheville. By tomorrow morning, it's not going to be quite as cool as we have been in recent nights, but still pretty close to that. Upper 60s here in Roanoke and Alta Vista, Lynchburg, over towards the New River Valley into the upper 50s and low to mid 60s. Now, our temperature trend here over the next few days, we're not only staying above average, but our temperatures, at least for Roanoke, and especially if you live east of the Parkway, low to mid 90s for us. In fact, getting even hotter for the second half of the work week. Not only that, the dew points are going to be increasing, meaning our humidity is going to be increasing. It is going to be feeling a lot more muggy, especially on Tuesday, but even thereafter, really Monday is going to be our day that feels the least humid. So if you do work outside, make sure you're staying hydrated this week. We haven't had that extreme humidity in a few days, but it is coming right back for us. So future tracker for 7 p.m., all of that rain sticking with us, but it will be gone, I would say, even by 10 p.m. We start our new work week off. Things are quiet. Lunchtime, though, some isolated showers are getting fired up. They're going to be very hit and miss, though. The chance is going to be staying very low. In fact, you may be staying dry for tomorrow, whereas you head just a little towards your north and they are seeing some rain. 7 a.m. on your Tuesday, more showers are getting fired up. These will be a little bit more widespread than Monday, but still a fairly isolated day for our rain chances. But then you look at our 3-day zone forecast. There are those warmer temperatures, 80s for the New River Valley and the Highlands. For Southside, low to mid 90s. Lynchburg area 7-day forecast. Watch those rain chances. They're increasing for the second half of the work week. Not only that, but on Saturday, that is going to be our best shot for some rain before our next cool down, mid 80s on next Sunday. Eric?
All right, coming up in sports, the NASCAR boys are back to racing at Watkins Glen with a familiar face in Victory Lane, a check on the Liberty Flames football program, and a check on The Build. That is the much anticipated debut of Roanoke College Wrestling.
Ahead for us, we're closing out the Olympics live from Tokyo with a look at how Team USA women dominated the games. And as more schools open tomorrow, what some parents say they'll do about the fight over masks in class. Those stories and more ahead on Nightly News.
Other top finishers, Truex Jr. came in third, Hamlin in fifth, another top 10 for William Byron. Briscoe and Reddick rounded out the top 10. The First and 10 Camp Tour makes a stop in Dublin for the Pulaski County Cougars, a team finding more familiarity entering year 2 of the Mark Dixon era. They lost a stellar senior class, but the Cougars are young and deep in multiple positions with skill guys that know what to expect from the coaching staff. Cougars' non-district schedule, a bit tougher with the likes of Graham and Tennessee High, but they're confident in lessons learned from the spring.
Just work hard. We had to work really hard last year, learning these new plays with our new coach, and just had to work harder than everybody else.
It's been a fun summer having the kids here all along. I feel like we're kind of beginning to implement kind of what I thought when I got here. Got a great coaching staff. Super excited about that. I'm hoping we can raise our level of play if we get our non-district up there really high. Now we might suffer some losses, but I think we'll see improvement.
The Cougars added alum and former Auburn coach Cam Akers to the staff. They opened the season at Northside on August 27th. Over in the Hill City, back-to-back Cure Bowl champion Liberty Flames are back to work. They're happy to have a full, healthy roster to open up camp. While the task at hand is to focus on the season ahead, head coach Hugh Freeze is hopeful that things will be more normal than last year.
Truthfully, all signs right now are a little iffy to me on what the season is really going to look like, and I'm going to certainly pray and keep my fingers crossed that it can have a sense of normalcy for both teams and fans.
More on the Flames leading up to their September 4th opener with Campbell. In January of 2020, Roanoke College announced the addition of a wrestling program. Just 2 months later, it named its first ever head coach. I recently caught up with Nate Yetzer to discuss the build.
This is going to be the wrestling room right here. This is where all of our practices are going to be held.
They haven't taken the mat yet, but there's been quite the buzz about the debut of Roanoke College wrestling.
Most of the commits that we have they're pretty steadfast, and they know what this school could offer them, and they're just perfect fits for what we're trying to do here.
Not only because it's a new sport, but because of who the leader is of what they call the build. Nate Yetzer.
High character kids, and obviously the academic piece of it and the wrestling piece of it. You know, that's important. I want guys that have had a past record of success.
Yetzer brings a solid record himself, well-versed in not only the sport but also the area. He spent time as an assistant at Virginia Tech under then head coach Kevin Dresser. From there, he was tabbed as Ferrum's head coach in 2012, where he sent 13 wrestlers to the national championships and had 4 All-Americans in a span of 8 years. That's the same passion and success he wants to bring to Roanoke.
I want guys that want to do things the right way, and long term, that's what wins. I want to be tough on them. You know what I mean? I'm going to hold them accountable, and and I think my biggest thing, and what I tell all the recruits is my number one thing is, I want to give them a great experience.
Recruiting has been the priority thus far, but November is approaching, and soon enough, it'll be time to roll out the mats to start the manual labor for the build.
Winning's part of that, right? I want to win, right? And I think winning's a part of that experience. Nobody wants to go to a place and lose all the time.
Well, who says astronauts can't participate in the Olympics as well? Let's check this out. Here's the crew of the International Space Station competing their own synchronized swimming event.
Nice. Seems like it would be perhaps kind of easy.
Yeah. I feel like the kids on TikTok are going to try to emulate this and see how they, because those people that dance and it looks like they defy gravity themselves.
Right.
So I'm curious to see how they're going to do that. All right, let's get a quick check of the forecast before we go.
For this evening, our temperatures are going to be a little bit warmer, not too much, into the 60s across much of our area, maybe a few upper 50s back towards the New River Valley and the Highlands. Also going to be partly cloudy for us. Our extended forecast keeps our temperatures in the 90s. Yes, it's just going to be downright hot for this week. Anywhere from the low to mid 90s for many of us. Rain chances will also be increasing, and well, you can look at next Sunday, mid 80s.
Yeah, look forward to that. Unless you like the heat, it is August.
Yes, yeah.
All right, NBC Nightly News is next. We'll see you back here tonight at 11.